Meanwhile, Friday marked day 6 of the Things Fall Apart festival at Umuofia Village with a focus on storytelling, tradition, and cultural memory. This event, Nkata Umu Ibe, centered on the theme Nkata, Things Fall Apart when stories are lost, reimagining Ala Ìgbò through cultural memory. Children took part in the lively folklore and traditional instrument workshop led by the Ichoku Music Academy. Speaking at the event, Mazi Iheanyi Igboko, Executive Director of the Center for Memory, shared the inspiration behind Nkata Umu Ibe, offering a brief history of the gathering and the importance of storytelling in preserving Igbo heritage.
With the Things Fall Apart Festival, so we had to integrate Nkata, in the Things Fall Apart Festival, and so again, you look at the topic for the month is ụNỌ KA, whichever one you say. But our idea is to show the supremacy of Ala Ìgbò is the contest here. The need for us to work together to promote Ala Ìgbò, to make Ala Ìgbò better. Stories coming from Ala Ìgbò, it doesn't sound good to the ears, and it is the responsibility of all of us Ndị Igbo to reposition Ala Ìgbò, to serve Ndị Igbo. So ụNỌ KA, when the things fall apart, when stories are lost. So we need to reimagine Ala Ìgbò through cultural memory. And there's no other person who can do justice to that than the speaker for this month, Ujoaku Akukwe, who is a storyteller, founded the Eastern Nigeria International Film Festival, and who has been trying to promote Ala Ìgbò through stories, over the years. And I think it's very important for her to come here, use the platform, share our work, and see what she can do to encourage a lot of Ndị Igbo, towards doing their best to sustain home, because when home is lost, where do you run to? So some of us haven't seen the importance of investing back at home. Some of us have not seen the importance of working towards the promotion and growth of home. But just remember that home is supreme.
Founder, Eastern Nigerian Film and Art Initiative, and guest speaker at the Nkata Umu Ibe, Ujoaku Akukwe, says the Things Fall Apart Village brought about the novel's characters vividly to mind. She was moved by the Things Fall Apart Village, explaining how she can use memories as a foundation to recreate and retell our stories.
I came in yesterday morning. I said, no, I must see her before even heading to the hotel. It was so lovely. So as I stepped in, I saw those tall, young guys, very handsome men, right, with their chest and all of that. So it made me remember Okonkwo, the Things Fall Apart, and it made me imagine what our young men looked like, in those days. And entering here, seeing that these guys built a beautiful set, I'm like, oh my God, this is
Chinua himself said,
this is Umuofia for real. So it's something exciting, and I love it, and I look forward to a bigger Umuofia next year, because we need to evolve. When I was giving my presentation, I mentioned that for us to understand memory, that we need to have a conversation with the past and see how we can bring it to the future. So in practical terms is, first of all, documenting our stories in a format that is relevant to our society today. So back in the days, our parents, our forefathers utilized tales, moonlight stories to drive home a message. But we can reimagine that and use podcasts. That is what is relevant to our time today, to still tell the same kind of stories, but use it in a way that is going to, evolve into what we have.
Professor Chinua, an expert in African and Igbo history, emphasized the importance of discussions like these for the community. He noted that incorporating such activities into the curriculum alongside media involvement plays a significant role in reviving and preserving Igbo culture.
Discussions around, Igbo culture and Igbo history, Igbo identity, and the Igbo place in Nigeria and globally is very critical to how we situate ourselves, or how the Igbo situate themselves, or how they would be part of, the global space. So discussions such as this are very critical in terms of thinking about what is important as a people, also thinking about what is important in terms of our relationship with our neighbors in Nigeria and outside of the country. Activities such as we have here today, and the actions and activities of the Center for Memory is very critical in that regard. And I think I commend them for, the attempt to place in the front burner aspects of, or the importance of our understanding of our history and culture. But also, the schools are going to be very important. The curriculum is important in terms of what we teach and why teaching history is very important, particularly local history. The media is critical, right? Particularly in the contemporary period. There are tools that are, available to us today that wasn't there, 150 years ago. And because of information technology, young people are able to appreciate the past. There's more content that is culturally sensitive, that is present and available to a larger audience than just those who go to the classroom.
Just on the left, the festival continues to bring the spirit of things fall apart alive, one story at a time.